Hello, investors. Welcome back. Today, we're going to go over some of the things that we need to focus on when we consider expanding. Here, I have put together a expansion initiative that I'm going to go over. There are going to be some things in here that we're going to need to focus on in order to expand successfully. Some of these things are going to be new for our team. And we want to focus on these things and we want to make sure that we consider what is being mentioned today. And we want to focus on these things and then start practicing some of these techniques so that we can expand to expand globally successfully. Now, this correspondent reaches you in optimal well-being. I have been assigned the responsibility of assessing our operational, organizational, operating model and pinpointing the requirements, the requisite adjustments to guarantee the success of our expansion initiative. The efficacy of our current operational framework has been good thus far. It has been good, hands down. Our emphasis on efficacy and cost effectiveness operation has allowed us to sustain our competitiveness in the market. Okay, we have been very competitive and we have been consistent with our competitiveness. However, we must change our operating architecture. Some of you may say, changing our operating architecture. You just told us we've been successful. I know. But you have to understand that we're expanding to a new market and there has to be some adjustments. Our prospective market that we are going to expand to, we have to do these changes to do it successfully. Essential modification we need to do is to strengthen. Here's the first thing: strengthen our focus on innovation. Innovation is creativity, and it is something that we need to keep in mind. And we also need to be able to move and maneuver throughout the market and to make changes along the way in order to be successful. This involves being more open to new ideas. Some of us may have new ideas. We may be researching a new topic or new trend or something, and we have to be listening to our fellow comrades on these new ideas. We can't be closed-minded. We can't shrug it off. We have to consider these new ideas. Some of these new ideas is brilliant. Some of them may need to be incorporated, but it's very important that we consider these new ideas. Okay? This involves being more open, okay? And we must urgently improve, okay? Urgently improve our ability to adapt to the changing market conditions. The changing market conditions. Yes, the market never stays the same. There's always changes in the market. So it's important that we change as well. And we must adapt to these conditions and increase our operational flexibility. Now, if the market is down, we may want to scale back on our operating hours. If the market is up, we may want to increase our operating hours. It's very important that we remain flexible based off the changing market conditions. Another imperative that is important to emphasize is to commit our supplementary resources to technology and automation because some of you may not be available. Some of you may work long hours, you know, 12, sometimes 14 hours in one day. And it's very important that we must invent innovation using technology to help accommodate and leave some of our brilliant experts and reserve some of their working abilities for greater use. So we must have technology and automation in order to streamline certain things. We're going to get into that. Using this, we can streamline our operations to reduce reliance on the human workload or demand. It's very important that we work smart and be wise. And using automation is one business best friend. Okay. Automating repetitive operations allows us to allocate our team's resources towards more intricate initiatives that need our manpower in that area. Okay. We want to use application. We want to use technology initiatives. We want to use automation, and we want to incorporate all of these things, and we want to get it to our workers so that they have all the tools that they need while they're serving the purpose and getting out in this new market and making the adjustments along the way to make it simple for them when they're out dealing with the customers. They have to have the right tools at their palm, at their fingertip, so that they are able to do effectively and we can increase the load when they have the ability for things to be streamlined. Nevertheless, we must make modifications to our organizational structure and culture. We can't go in it one track mind and we can't just, uh, bring with us the way we've been doing things because it may not be acceptable there in the marketplace. We must make adjustments, find out what their needs are, and then we must adjust to that and understanding their culture because they do not do things the same way we do here. We must foster a work environment that encourages collaboration, creativity, and continuous learning. Our new facility must have these three things because there will be the culture that we are going into will be working side by side with us, and we must make sure that it is comfortable for our prospective new team members. The environment must be like so. This will involve dissolving any separate departments that is not prone to working together. We must adapt and encouraging collaboration, cross training, team interdisciplinary to achieve a common goal together. Okay? We must incorporate this environment, promoting working together. Okay? Furthermore, while our current operational structure is beneficial, it is necessary to make adjustments. Okay? That's important. Okay? We must have everything in place. We must understand To guarantee a prosperous development, we must be able to change, to adapt, to have agility, to implement, to be creative, to have innovation. To obtain sustained success in the market, we must improve our performance and prioritizing innovation and adaptability. Okay? We must dedicate resources to technology. We must set a new budget for increasing our technology and automation and fostering a cooperative and perpetual learning environment. These things are very keen to the growth and the success of our expansion initiative. Now, I'm going to conclude by saying we appreciate your commitment to our organization and we appreciate your careful deliberation. But at this point, I want to leave my investors, our investors, with this as we focus on growing our company overseas. Thank y'all for your time and faithfully yours faithfully, Eric, and have a great day.